So just coming out to have a look at this is my lime tree and this is my lemon tree, and I've just come out to just give it a little bit of a prune because I'm finding that it's got a lot of these dead branches on it here, and there's no point having those on there. It has suffered a little bit of damage from the hot weather we've had recently, and it's very drying, so I'm just going to come through and just sort of do it a bit of a favour and just try and trim it up a bit so all its energy can then concentrate on the fruits that are forming on it. And then I've got some fertiliser that I was going to pop on it as well, so I'll just go through and snip all these kind of deadish looking branches off, because I don't want it too straggly either. I want to try and keep it in a bit of a nice sort of shape. So I'll just go through, just trying to do this with one hand to give it a nice bit of a tidy up as well. See, with this branch here, it's sort of kind of long and stretched out, so what I might do, I'll be a bit ruthless here, I'm going to snip that off, because see how it's got all those lovely limes on it just there, and this one is just, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a straggly one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip it off here, so then all the energy can just go to these fruits on here. Be quite careful with these too. They've got these horrible spiky things on them, and I have had them before where I've not worn gloves like I'm not doing now, and I've spiked myself on it, and I've got a little thorn in my finger for like 2 weeks. Do you think I'd learn? This one's quite a dead one, this one. I'm going to cut this whole one off. As you can see up here, yeah, just all these dead leaves, even some curled up leaves here, so they just come off easily. So I just want to really look after this, because I've had this one a few years now, but I don't get a lot of big limes on it. I get a lot of little ones. And when I first had it, I didn't want to come through and just pull off all of these little ones here. So, but I'm going to be quite ruthless this year. I'm going to go in and I'm going to take some of these off. So therefore I can get a decent size limes from them. And same here. It's going to go through and take those off. So what I'm also going to do is just going to give it a little sprinkling of some chicken fertiliser. I find this is a really good way to just spread it around. Try not to get it right up next to the trunk of it. Just a nice light little shake. And the same here. This is my lemon. So this is yeah, looking very good actually. We've got lots of new shoots on it here, all over it. This one didn't suffer as much as the lime tree did with the heat waves. Some little bit of burnt edges on some of the leaves. It's doing not too bad actually. I don't really need to do a lot with this one. I'll just give it a little bit of a feed as well. Just do that on the outside edge. It's really kind of only getting the powdery stuff out of this. A few pellets. So what we've done alongside the house here is when we first moved in about 26 years ago, we just had some limestone, crushed limestone put down, and we just put it straight on top of the ground, which was kind of like just beachy sand type thing. It was fine, put a nice thick layer on it. but over time it's sort of just pushed its way down into the ground. So what I've done here is I've just laid some black plastic out or weed mats, and then I've just laid pea gravel over the top of it. And just up here I've just done some paving, so just wanted to have a bit of paving so when you walk out the laundry door, you've got something to sort of stand on. And if you want to put a clothes area out there as well, you could put that on there. So generally it's just really neatened it all up around the side, and it's kind of carefree maintenance. Just need to spray it every now and then if the odd weed pops up, but hardly anything pops up. That's our little putty cat's entrance to the front and backyard, so she doesn't have to jump over fences anymore. Let's go and check on my zucchini plant out here. Oh gosh, that's really loving this spot here. Absolutely loving it. Oh, look at that, we've got a few more zucchinis on there. There's the second zucchini plant at the back there, but I don't think it's doing too well. Doesn't matter because I've got this one and the one at the back. I'll be able to get enough zucchinis. And that's that pumpkin. I suppose it's almost nearly ready to be picked, that one. Oh, so just giving that a little bit of a trim up, just trimming up all those dead little branches and things, and giving it a bit of a fertilizer. Hopefully we'll get some nice big limes and lemons this year from it. Oh, there's a bee. So yeah, so if you like this video, yeah, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.